Yo, you couldn't even stick to the plan.
Listen, I did cosplay security. They got that camera man work for 2 years. So we just booty talk. You so we just booty talk. Said you didn't even stick to the plan. Mother here with Tasty Steven Ringe.
Man, I'm kind of
They got doing booty talk on screen. I guess.
I've been watching anime for a very long time. One of the things I've always admired. But look, man, I'm kind of inspired.
Let's go, bro.
Always admired. Guys, I told myself I'm a big anime guy. I've been watching.
So I can see 2 डाइजा 3 डाइजा भाई
One of the things I've
ऐसा
always
डाइजा
admired. If I ever
So guys, Street Fighter 6 Evo, bro. Top it. Let me check.
And I will be debuting if I ever did cosplay. It would have to be very first cosplay at Evo. So if you really want to see how I get down on activity, just know and I will be pick materials, colors, the whole nine. I really went into depth on this.
Okay भाई अब मजा आने वाला है
So if you really want to see how I get down, myself, there's going to be a competition. I don't think I can enter it, but I will be there. Make sure you pull up so you can see my first official cosplay. I guarantee you, you will not want to miss it.
Y'all had Steve and Joanne Fabric picking materials and stuff. He got a sewing machine, bro. You got to stream that. Steve on the sewing machine.
Got a couple of like little pits right here. Blood everywhere.
I like the community tourism though. Like I'm a pretend cyclist, pretend fighting game player. Look, but no,
Street Fighter 6 के लिए ज़्यादा maximum audience
I'm trying to see Steve on the cosplay grind. Let's go.
Look, I'm really trying.
भाई सब बैठ गए भाई
I got a lot of friends in the community.
सबके सब बैठ गए एक बंदे सब बैठ गए भाई जगह पकड़ के बैठे हैं कौन जीतेगा Street Fighter का ज़्यादा craze है भाई
I know how inspired I can be and how animated I can be. It's good to put this in the physical form with an actual cosplay.
He got help from the pros. I'm trying to see what character. What was he gonna get?
Yo, chat. I want y'all to tweet it out. What character do you guys think I'm pulling up as? Because I guarantee you, I don't think you guys.
But you talk about inspiration and all that, so you really gonna capture the character too. You ain't just gonna dress like it. You gonna act like it. You gonna bring the whole vibe.
We bringing it all, bro. Look, if anything, look, I know we all hang out, we play games in the whole nine, but like. I really do respect cosplayers, bro. Like, I think it's one of the craziest things ever. But two, just the detail. A lot of times they are doing this stuff by hand themselves, picking stuff out. Takes months of preparation, which is one of the reasons y'all going to see it at Evo Vegas and not right now. But with that being said, man, make sure you, first off, let me know what you guys would like to see my cosplay, what you think it is. And two, get ready for what's coming next. It's Street Fighter 6 Top 8, 6,000 plus man bracket will be coming up. We're going to crown a winner. Stay tuned.
भाई 1.5 मिनट में गाइस चालू होने वाला है इससे पहले ना अपन ये देखते हैं स्टार्ट स्ट्रीट फाइटर 6 Street Fighter 6 Street Fighter 6 ये रहा लाइव ब्रैकेट फाइनल नॉट स्टार्टेड पहला मैच किसके बाद में मोमोची वर्सेस ओ माय गॉड मोमोची वर्सेस रुचि फिर मिनोनाडी अक्की है भाई. लेट्स सी कौन जीतेगा. लेशियर भी है एनएस. ये सब रिजेक्ट के प्लेयर्स हैं. लेट्स सी ब्रो फर्स्ट मैच. ऐसे ना मैं कैमरा की एसेट बैठा.
Hello, everybody. We are back with some Evo Japan 2025
and the ghost of Justin Wong's voice. Oh, there he is.
Of Street Fighter 6. It's the final game, and I'm joined with
Justin Wong is here, man.
Ringe himself. I need you guys to kind of inform me, because I've been around just live reporting the floor. So what's up with Street Fighter 6? Like, tell us the stories.
Oh man, Street Fighter 6, bro. As you know, this is the second largest bracket in Street Fighter 6 history here at EVO Japan, and of course Japan has embraced Street Fighter 6 unlike they've embraced any other Street Fighter previously, right? It's really been
bracket यार देता हूँ bracket ताकि आप लोग देख सके किसका मैच है.
So many
जो लोग join करेंगे.
Right, just because like there's so many elite players. There's Punk the God, there's Ending Walker, there's Noah the Prodigy. List goes on and on. Bonchan, yada yada. None of those guys I named are in top 8.
No.
Straight up.
Wow. So who's in top 8?
I mean, I'm sure they'll pull up the bracket soon, but we do have Ryokichi versus Momochi.
Consistent. Okay.
We have
Okay.
Meta versus Akira.
Let's go, guys. Almost start, bro. Almost start.
The winners. That's just top 4 winners.
Wow.
And then the losers, I believe.
Almost start, bro.
Who we got in losers? Let me pull up the bracket.
Kobayan as well, yes.
Zangief, he's back.
Indeed, yes,
I feel like he's been gone for a bit, and now he's back.
Yes, Kobayan versus Gucci.
Sorry.
So yeah, it's a little tough, right? Yeah, he got the Guile draw that hurts for sure. Then we got another losers round 1 match as well.
Eno versus Lashar. There we go. That's the last.
Konnichiwa. Let's go.
Terry came through.
The Terry did come through for Lashar.
Terry, Mai, and Ed. He ran all 3
Oh,
characters.
he ran all 3. Okay. That's because I've been seeing a lot of Terry, I would say, from Lashard lately. After Capcom Club, it just feels like a lot of people have been playing Terry, especially in NA, right? It feels like this popularity has kind of soared up. Maybe Riddles did something and just triggered, hey, you know what, Terry's kind of nasty. You know what, that stand heavy punch drive rush, pretty good. You got to take that 50-50, don't you?
I mean, his low forward drive rush is also pretty good from Terry. But I did see Lashar actually had to take out a lot of the Zangiefs on his path here.
Wow.
And he busted out the Mai against Zangief a lot, who unfortunately fell down to Lashar. But he lost with his Mai and switched back to Ed. So he's been playing a whole bunch of different characters to make it this far.
Okay, I mean, one name you mentioned earlier, and I'm like, it could happen. Mena RD, he could be a back-to-back EVO Japan champion. He's defending his title, and he's a top 8 winners right here.
Reigning and defending EVO Japan champion right now. And yeah, he's looked like an absolute monster, right? I believe he's mainly been using Blanca and Bison. I'm really glad he hasn't completely abandoned the Blanca. I think he's been so good on that character since the launch of the game. His approach to it is unlike anybody else, and I just love seeing him on it. So, of course, the Bison's there for the insurance policy. If you don't like the magical Blanca, obviously you can get the job done there, but I love him having both characters on deck.
Yeah, and I actually love the story that Mena had to make it this far in winners.
Okay.
Because he actually had to play Cien to qualify for top 8.
Oh, and Zien beat him before.
At Capcom Cup.
Yeah, okay. That's actually kind of crazy. I think are we gonna get a little presentation or something? Psycho. You gotta say Psycho.
They're asking for the pop.
Yeah, that means the best.
The best?
That, in Japanese, it means the best.
Psycho?
Psycho. They're like Psycho.
I thought it was like Psycho Crusher or Ed or something.
No,
I thought you were talking about
you can say Psycho. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Psycho. They're like
Psycho. That was like Psycho Crusher.
Yeah, maybe they're gonna say it. Who knows, right?
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, obviously it's gonna be in mere moments. We're gonna get this top 8 started, and yeah, the crowd is also starting to fill in super heavily here at EVO Japan. Like we talked about, if you've been following Street Fighter 6 since its launch, Japan has really shown out.
Psycho! Psycho! Come on, Ringe. Come on, Ringe. Psycho! There you go. enjoying this. That is a crowd shot right there, baby.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, they are starting to fill in heavily here for that Street Fighter 6, and that's been what we've known from Japan here for Street Fighter 6, right? No matter where it is, it's the SFL viewing parties, it's offline majors. Like, they pack the house just to watch Street Fighter.
You go to random like stores and like shopping, there's just Street Fighter 6 swag, merch.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, ooh, that's cool, right? Because I'm like blessed with it because I'm like, I want to buy it. But if you go back to your home, you're not going to see that at the 7-Eleven or anything like that, right? No.
I mean, I just went out to dinner and they had a Street Fighter 6 like poster at the arcade. I mean, it's arcade, so it makes sense, right? But even the Capcom store, they had Street Fighter League blankets for Europe and the US.
Fire,
I was like, they're promoting Street Fighter League, just like, just imagine going out, you know.
Look, we're gonna have the presentation right here.
Kakaru,
The champ.
the Capcom Cup champ.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they didn't make top 8 here.
He lost to a modern
He
Ken.
did. Everyone's talking about that.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious,
baby.
like, what was that? What was Modern Ken doing to like counter everything he was doing?
Yeah, I would need to go back and watch it myself because I actually saw on Twitter somebody
there was
mention
a video.
I don't know, but I
Okay.
do mention. I saw somebody mention on Twitter that like after he won Capcom Cup, his first rank stream back, that was the main character and combination he was losing to was Modern Ken. So this has been a problem for him for a while.
You know, the funny thing you mentioned that when Punk won Evo, he went back to the stream. He lost his first ranked match too.
Yeah, that's I do. It's just the curse, right? You win Evo, end up losing ranked. You know, I think I'll take that though
Oh,
for
look,
sure.
the World Warrior Pro Tour registration starts May 12th. Tournament starts on June 6th. Pretty soon. Wow,
All
tournament
the
starts
World
June
Warriors.
6th. That's the day after the June 5th.
Oh, so yeah, the World Warriors will start on the new patch.
Yep.
Ooh.
After Lena drops.
You get 1 day, baby.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I wonder who's gonna schedule. What savages out there in the regions are gonna schedule their first World Warrior for the first day, the day after the patch?
How many Elenas are we gonna see on the day 1 for
Depends
World
how
Warriors?
much she can heal. Depends how many times she gets to heal.
Yeah, I haven't seen any videos because here you can't take any photos and
That's
videos,
right.
and you have to wait in line. I didn't wait in line because there was no time, and the line is kind of long as well
Yeah.
too,
Yeah,
right?
did you see the discourse though? Like everyone was posting, you know, what the changes they think are. But it's so funny because it's just like, yeah, when you perfect parry, you get the screen freeze, but sometimes you don't.
It's weird, man. There's been some conflicting info.
Copium to the copium.
Is it copium? Is it like, are they messing with us a little bit? You know what I mean? Like, they didn't put any other characters in the build. It's just Elena. There's no photos, no videos. Like, there might be some changes in there that are not even in the actual patch.
That's true. I mean, we will see. Oh, look at this Capcom Pro Tour schedule. Obviously, right now, Evo Japan is happening. Column Breaker in 2 weeks. CEO 1 month after. Ooh, Blink Respawn, DR. I know you guys are a huge fan of just going to DR in general.
Yeah.
Evo Las Vegas, UFA Paris, right? Evo Nice, France, and also the premiere that everyone was wondering where it's going to be. It's going to be in China this year.
Yeah.
Last year was
in
Singapore. Yeah.
I'm excited for China. I believe it's in Shanghai.
Oh,
So,
is it?
I think so.
Super
Oh.
sick. Super sick.
Yeah, I
Wow.
actually never been to like China for a long period of time. I
Have
only
you
been
not?
I only been there for a layover.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're missing
So,
out.
yeah,
Like I've
not
been to
any
Hong
type of
Kong,
stay.
but like you know, it's kind of like different, right? It's a different culture.
Yeah.
So I never been to like mainland China.
Wow.
So I might want to stop by.
Shanghai is beautiful. I mean, again, I don't know if it's in Shanghai. I think it is because all the other Capcom tournaments have been in Shanghai.
Well, next week is going to be Shanghai as well too. The ACL.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
Yeah, for EWC.
Street Fighter 6. Evo Japan 2025 presented by
Wow, look at that. Get that crowd hype.
That-
Obviously, you saw Mela just give me that trophy.
Bro, he snatched with 2 hands.
That's mine.
That's like a big reason I love them having the trophy right there during the
Yes.
top 8, right? Very easily accessible for the winner to let the emotions ride them into the celebration. But yes, indeed, now we're going to start the intros for our 8 elite competitors that are looking to vie for the EVO Championship.
It's so crazy because you mentioned earlier, there's at least probably 200 players that could have been in this top 8.
200,
Legit,
yeah.
At
legit.
least
I mean,
200.
6,700 players, 2,200 of them, yeah, easily could have been in this top 8.
Yeah, like so Niampi was so close. She had 9th place.
I was cheering for her so
Oh
hard. She was
my
playing so sick.
God. You know, she would have just killed the internet.
Yeah.
Killed the
Well,
internet.
most definitely, most definitely. But of course, Akira with the Cammy. I believe the lone Cammy here in the top 8.
Yeah, there's like no repeat characters, I think.
Yeah, there's like Ed for Lashard and Momochi, but
Sort
they might not play Ed
Yeah.
at all, right?
I mean, I watched Momochi versus Daigo from Hi-Fi. He clipped it, and I'm like, nah, Momochi, just pick the Mai, baby.
Pick them up.
Pick the Mai. The sequence that he did on Daigo was
Yeah.
cooked. Pick the Mai.
I mean, that's not what that character does, you know?
Yes.
Of course, RD Weibo Gaming looking to bring it back to back, but he's gonna have to face all these competitors, including Ryukichi.
I'm so excited to talk about Ryukichi because what he did to Niampi, R.I.P. But that punish that she did to Cruel Fate,
the Cruel Fate.
that was the sickest thing I've ever seen. But one thing he also did was he whiff punished her lash with run DP, and I feel like that's just not something you see at all in Ken players.
He's a run DP like master when it comes to whiff punishes.
Yeah.
He loves doing that. He does it against like Rashid Yassar a lot as
Yeah.
well too.
Oh, wow.
But we have to think about this. Ryukichi, when it comes to Japan, he is Mr. Consistent.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
also
absolutely.
in the top 6 last year for EVO Japan 2024. I feel like when it comes to just traveling, that's when he's not consistent. But in
Yeah.
Japan, home turf, he's always showing up.
I mean, when I first heard about him, everybody was talking about there's this godlike Ken on the rise. He's probably the best player coming out of Japan. And I was like, who's that? And they said Ryukichi. And he went to Red Bull in
Yeah,
New York.
Red Bull Kumite.
Didn't do so well.
He got cooked.
But in Japan, as you mentioned, he's cooking
No,
out here.
he cooks. I think NL also mentioned this is his first, he tweeted his first EVO top 8.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, he said he was very
First
excited
Evo
about it.
top
Yeah.
eight.
Awesome. That is super sick.
Yeah.
He is going to have to face Lashar, who a lot of people believe, prodigal son of fighting games right here, has just shown out ever since he's bursted onto the scene, of course. Had a lot of success in other games as well, but bringing his talents to Street Fighter, he has not looked back. And then Kobayan, the monster on the Zangief, here to put bodies in bags.
Yeah, this one I'm actually super hyped for because I feel like, Kobayan had that hot time where he's like just killing everybody,
Yeah.
winning
Yeah.
everybody, one Topanga, and then he just kind of just disappeared for a bit. But now the fact that he's back in this top 8, so I'm curious to see, you mentioned it already, Wrench, he's fighting against Higuchi, Guile. It's a bit tough, but once Zangief puts you in the block of a +4 headbutt, every matchup is the same at that point.
Absolutely. Of course, it's going to be all up to Kobayan. It's going to be a lot of effort getting in, right? But once he does, then he could definitely, he's a monster when it comes to the reads. Bait out one, flash kick, and it's going to be all over.
Yep. Man, I'm pretty hyped because I personally want to see Menardi versus Momochi.
Oh, yeah.
I know they have to reach the winners finals, right?
Yeah.
But I want to see it so bad because me personally, Momochi is my favorite fighting game player of all time.
Oh,
For sure.
sick.
He's so technical.
100%.
Awesome,
Favorite
awesome.
fighting game player of all time.
And the lore behind it is so good because Mena, he has his chance of becoming the 2-time back-to-back EVO champion, right? But Momochi has actually won EVO Japan as well
Yes.
in Street Fighter V, and he's won like Street Fighter 4 EVO Vegas.
Yes.
So this would just be another EVO title under his belt, but in Street Fighter 6.
Wow,
You know,
3 EVO titles
three
across
EVO
3
titles,
Street Fighters.
yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy if you think about it, right? But Menardi might just be the back-to-back champion just in general. Back-to-back Capcom Cup, right?
That's true,
This might be a
that's true.
back-to-back.
Oh,
It could be a thing, right? So
He's establishing the
yeah,
pattern.
because I feel like Menardi, he's always been super consistent, even after season 1. But season 1 was like that was his like current like prime. But now he's trying to find the prime again, right? So I'm curious to see will he reach it at this tournament. Because he obviously has the Blanca, he obviously has the Bison, but Bison got no reversal. I'm always kind of like sus about it a little bit. But you can see the bracket right here. First match gonna be Momochi versus Ryukichi. Second match winner semis Menardi versus Akira. Right, I know Punk's cheering for Akira all day, right, for Cammy. Then we got losers round 1, Kobayan versus Higuchi. and then NL versus Lashar. Man, these are some banger matches right here.
Yeah, Menardi versus Akira. I really am wondering which character Menardi's going to go with.
Oh, we're
because
going Blanca.
Yeah.
I would say so, but like also I think Bison has some merits in that matchup, right?
does,
Like
he
being in the air to air, you cash out so heavily. You don't have to guess on anti-airs when it comes to the dive kick. You can kind of go to that. But as you mentioned, he's had so much success in that matchup with Blanca and Cammy. It'd be hard pressed to do something else.
I'm actually okay. My big logic, big brain right here.
Yeah.
There is a chance that Menardi might pick the Zangief against Akira.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Well,
okay.
well,
a
so we
little bit.
because I would doubt that because Akira to make it this far actually had to take out Itabashi Zangief. And he got some,
okay.
when I was watching him play, he got some tricks up his sleeve with with Cammy.
Yeah, okay. It's just like a different Zangief though, right?
It is,
so,
it is.
But I think it's more of like Blanca was definitely like Punk's kryptonite, right? That
Yeah.
was his answer. But that was like season 1.
Absolutely,
Eventually
yeah.
season 2 came out and Punk was able to beat a lot in terms of the sets of Blanca versus Cammy.
Yes, yes.
And the one time that Menardi did beat Punk was with Zangief. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
It's a great
you know,
point, yeah.
it might be a thing where he might try it if Blanca possibly gets washed.
Yeah.
So we have to see.
And then one of the things about that Punk Menardi kind of clash that we saw a lot in season 1 was that's when Blanca had the really hard to whip punish crouch medium punch,
Yes.
right? And of course that's Punk's main game. Like he's a great whip punisher, maybe the greatest whip punisher of all time.
Facts.
So because of that, it was definitely a hindrance towards him, right? Obviously they normalized the hurt box a little bit on the Blanca crouch medium punch, and then you saw he had to go to the Geef. So that's another kind of play into this, right? I'm not sure like if Akira is going to be looking for whip punishes a lot or how they're going to approach the matchup if we see that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I do think Akira is more of like a full-on Cammy player compared to Punk, because you
Yeah.
mentioned like Punk, he plays like Punk. He just whiff punishes and just
Absolutely, yeah.
kind of guesses right on
Yeah.
a lot of the mix-ups. But when it comes to like knowing Cammy's like little tricks,
Yep.
doing specific setups, max damage conversions, Akira definitely is all of that on paper.
Yeah,
Right?
like what I saw Akira do to Itabashi was like dry rush spin knuckled for the cross up in the corner. I was like, oh, that was cheeky.
That was the day one online.
Yeah,
that's
that's it,
Cammy
but-
classic. What's old becomes new again.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
That's a layer to this. They're just like they wouldn't do some rank stuff on me.
And look at that. Look at the crowd,
Packed
bro.
to the gills,
Yo,
bro.
they might have gotten all 6,000 entrants again.
I was saying like these were probably all the competitors because we had 6,700 players.
Yeah,
They're all spectators now outside
That's
of the 8 people that are in
true.
top 8.
Yeah,
so.
usually when they have like kind of like their own Street Fighter 6 events in Japan, I always see the crowd shots are just like endless. They're just like sold out crowds. So it feels like all the seats here, people got their tickets and everything, and people are standing, people are sitting, hitting the deck as well too, man.
We love that.
Hitting the deck.
I love it when people sit on the floor. That gives me the old school like Street Fighter tournament vibes.
Even the
that you
Evo
see.
vibes.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Oh, true, the pit.
When we got
Yeah,
to
the
sit in
pit,
the front.
yeah.
That's a good
So,
point.
so that was like really cool as well too. But what do you think about Ryukichi versus Momochi though? I feel like that's a tough one to call. I think.
I think so too,
They
man.
play each other a lot. Like
Yeah.
when I was like
Absolutely,
diving into the matchups, like they have so many ranked matches online. I think actually it's pretty 50-50. It's
Wow,
not like
yeah.
really leaning on anyone's side.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
Momochi was playing Ed for most of it, so
Okay.
who knows who he's gonna play.
And that's what I'm thinking. I was like, so we know Ryukichi's going to be with the Ken, right? Like, he's just been a Ken specialist. So I want to see what Momochi brings to the table to kind of combat that. Do you start with the Mai and just be like, how good is Ryukichi at getting through the Mai obstacle course?
Everyone
Is that how you
plays
wanna
Mai in
start it?
Japan and ranked though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the
There's this
experience
army.
is so
you
much
also
there.
talked about him being the run DP master, right? That's
Yeah.
another great thing that you can use against projectiles as Ken. So, yeah, maybe we start with the Ed, honestly.
Yeah, I agree with that because I feel like if he does pick Mai, you know how you have to answer against OD fans and everything like
Yeah.
that. Ryukichi showed us, like you mentioned, Sherry, the anti-Niampi crew Fate. For sure, he labbed what to do against OD fan,
Yeah.
perfect parry, possibly do something crazy afterwards. So, I mean, I want to see it though. I want
Yeah.
to see the
I
tech
wanna see it, yeah.
because that's the kind of the thing we're seeing online, like OD fans too broken and everything like that. But there are answers about it. But the fact that if you're the player and you're showing how to counter it, that's what I want to see, right?
Yeah, I feel that.
And I was gonna say Ryukichi, he makes like the proprietary combos, like the punishes. It's not, everyone kind of knows. Oh, when you block Mai's OD fans, you got a backdash, or you can do like a forward moving button that'll punish
Yep.
you. Ryukichi comes up with some stuff,
Yes.
obviously from the stuff that we've seen. So I would love to see what his genius mind came up with to go against Mai in the matchup.
Yeah, that'd be sick. So, yeah, I'm hoping that we get to see some counter tech, perhaps. I think there's a lot of merits to Ed in this matchup as well, right? Especially the caliber of Ed that Momochi brings to the table. I definitely think just in general, the different options that Ed can kind of put out there really hinders Ken's approach a lot of the time, right? Like just having the stand medium kick, just being able to absorb the fireball with the startup of your own, blast through it. That kind of takes away the fireball drive rush game a lot of the time. Obviously, the hold flicker as well in that range where Ken wants to play at, whether it be like Dragon Lash, crouch medium kick, all that. Ed, I think, is a little bit superior in that range.
Sure, yeah.
So because of that, I think we'll see the Ed. But hey, either way, Ryukichi is a monster. So I think it's going to be close.
Go ahead.
When I was watching the matchup, Momochi actually did something really cool because we mentioned that Ryukichi likes doing the run DP punish, right? So Momochi actually baited it a lot by doing that charge fireball, like the fake fireball, without releasing
with Ed,
it. As a bait
startup,
against Ryukichi. And I was like, that's really smart against a player that likes to react to what you're doing, right?
I mean, he could take the Tokido answer because Tokido versus Lashar, he did the run Tatsu against Lashar's hold flicker. He backed that, and I was like, there was no way he did that. So I feel like there's an answer already, and Ryukichi might possibly go for that because, like you mentioned, the replays, Momochi baited that out loud. So save it for nationals, man. That's a possible thing, right?
This is where you would bust it out for sure.
Yeah, this is definitely where you bust. Because, you know, old habits die hard. It's kind of, because you're still looking for, you're like, oh, I played you in ranked the other day. You did this. I'm going to use it for EVO. Huh?
Yeah.
I know you're thinking about that, right? But Kobayan versus Higuchi, I think a lot of people are cheering probably for Kobayan.
Oh, yeah.
Zangief.
Yeah,
I hate Guile, so.
Well,
it's not even about Zangief. It's about my hatred for Guile.
Oh, Guile.
Those two characters I absolutely get irritated playing against, right? They're two very different archetypes. But Zangief is one of those characters. I mean, as you mentioned, you hate grapplers. There's a shirt in the booth over there that says "Say no to grapplers" coming from Nemo.
Yeah, but you be dabbling though.
But that's a bad
exactly. That's true. I'm a turncoat sometimes.
But that's just on the matchup itself, Zangief versus Guile. We gotta cheer for the underdog of the situation, which is the Guile. But I did watch.
Wait, which is the Zangief.
Sorry.
I was like, you're not called Guile an underdog.
Zangief as the underdog. My bad.
Look, you almost had Ridge triggered right now. You're like, Guile, what do you mean he's underdog?
You almost sound like a Zangief player over here. But I did see, like, earlier in the pools, making it to top 24, throughout top 24, there was Zangief Bellato versus Kaba.
Yeah.
And then Zangief Bellato actually had some sick plays against Kaba. So there are many tools, actually, that I think Zangief, especially with the usage of level 2, it's just like that kind of equalizes the matchup a little bit more, or like brings it closer to each other.
Yeah, it's not that bad. I feel like I know a lot of Zangief players are just dooming and everything. For sure. But the thing is, you have to think about this. You don't take chip damage.
Yep.
Right? Zangief had it bad when he had to take chip damage in 4 and 5 and 2 and everything like that. Here, you just don't take chip damage. It's great. Like, you can walk in without having to like have a life deficit. That's the most important part, right? But now it just comes down to your mental fortitude of like how to be patient. But we're gonna get into our first match. It is the Mai.
Wow, so he is gonna test them.
Yes, Mai. Yes, bye. Let's go.
That's how you feel? Okay.
Come on, man. I play both sides.
That's facts.
Capcom versus K, that's me.
All right, so we're going to get into a first match of our top 8 here at EVO Japan 2025. Momochi versus Ryukichi. Let's go.
Oh, my God. They're so hyped. Look at this. And they're playing neutral. They're not there's the first fans.
Immediately.
That is neutral. The OD fan, 100%.
Well, you see, Ryukichi was so ready with the perfect parry.
Really? A DP right away from frame 1?
And attacking the drive meter as well. He's going to get the burnout.
Yeah. And he could cash out, but you know what? He's going to take some chip damage.
100%.
Before he does the drive impact.
Look at that. String this man up. I'll take all this chip before he gets there, but Momochi, what a press out.
Bro, Momochi is so good at recognizing that was a heavy Jinrai and how negative it was, even though he's in burnout. So nice counterplay from Momochi there.
Even there, that's a punish on his medium Jinrai right there, too.
And heavy Jinrai is actually the least, minus.
Yes.
It would have been, it's actually plus on the burnout. So the fact that he challenged anyway was crazy.
Okay, using light punch. Wow, he tried something right there. Yes, give me that Kagura no Mai. 5 stocks it up, baby.
Oh, and then immediately just tapping, blessing the forehead with the stand heavy punch after the parry. Trying to wiggle out? Nah.
Dude, the standing heavy punch it's so good.
Patronizing, bro. It's
so
a patronizing
good.
animation.
Okay, I like that. Lily right there. Take him to the corner. Standing heavy kick. This is the same situation from round 1 where Momochi's in the corner, right?
Yeah.
But all it takes is one hit for Mai to take you to the other corner.
Oh, yo, shout out to Ryukichi for that awareness where the target combo would have whiffed on the second hit. Oh, okay. Using OD Jinrai in that situation.
Yeah, he's really just poking and peppering all these Jinrais on. Thought that Momochi would come forward, try to get a DP out. Both players here barely holding on to that drive.
Yeah, too far for level 3. We didn't spend level 3 here? Oh, it's going to work out.
Wow, he really was that confident in the rest of this corner sequence.
Yeah. That was fortunate for Ryukichi in that situation. Okay, but tell me, what do you think he's looking for when he's every time he blocks a fan, he's doing light punch DP? You know what I mean? That's the second time doing it, but Mochi didn't bite yet, so I'm curious what's supposed to happen.
Yeah, I assume like this is gonna be like a trade type of scenario.
And
Maybe
in
one
a
of the
combo
button
afterwards?
presses. I don't even know if it's gonna combo, but I think he'll at least get the better OP.
Ooh, where you going? Because I'm reaching. Wake up level 1. You
Stop
know what?
up.
Get up. Stand fierce. Look at that. That is such a great button. No crosscut DP. That was a little bit weird to kind of crosscut.
There's a perfect parry on the Jinrai though. Another level 1. Okay.
Yeah.
We got 5 stocks back.
Yeah, that was really good awareness from Momochi because usually that combo does not work without level 1 already installed.
True.
Look at that. Look at this. Ugh. Oh, he tried to run DP
He
already.
did. He wanted it. Wow, that hit from so far in the stand median kick.
Yeah, he's setting him up. He's setting him up. That's why he's throwing regular fireball first, so he could be an advantage.
You know, I don't think the target combo would have comboed either from that far. That
Yes.
was really good from Ryukichi to not go forward with it.
Oh my god. Burnout. Okay, okay. Momochi has his defense. Oh!
Bro, we are back, boys. Let's go.
Put a loop a little bit. Take it to the corner. Are you going to react
Oh my
god.
Come on, Momochi, let's go. Mai, let's go. Oh my god. Whoa.
It's no DI for you.
Yeah, but...
Oh my god, pad gayi.
Not full animation.
Miss.
Still alive.
Wake up level 1.
Nice one, block live. Let's go.
That's not supposed to work.
Nice one, Momochi, bro. Nice one.
He missed time?
Yeah, he mistimed the meaty. It looks like he mistimed the meaty. That's the only way it would have worked.
A lot of the time, people will do that, right? They'll be a little bit hesitant, like they'll try to block a reversal, maybe delay the light just a tiny bit, but maybe that's not even what he did there because he was still in burned out, just mistimed it enough to get the trade.
All right, let's big brain it, okay? All right, so wake up level 1 is with punches.
Yeah.
Let's go, guys. Momochi versus
Okay, did he really make
Ruchuki.
to the level 1? Because the DP, no
Oh,
mirror.
bro, nice one.
Questionable decision.
I feel very proud when someone play Mai or Terry.
Thinking Ryukichi's going to delay button because if he woke up level 1, the button would come out.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Right, it's
That's why I think he
very
delayed the light punch a little bit.
possible.
And it's a very popular strat in this game, right?
Yeah.
You just slightly delay on the opponent's wake up, so if the reversal is
Nice.
there,
Ouch,
then you
miss.
block it. Whoa.
Yeah, that combo don't work crouching, that's for sure. Okay, nice. Guess for game. Yeah, that was tough.
Hard luck, bro.
That was a DI back there.
And I love Ryukichi,
Hard luck.
who's definitely been attacking the drive meter, right? To
Yes.
take away that OD fan from Mai. It's a really smart strat.
Yeah, it's actually really working out, and you're seeing that Momochi's not really doing a lot of OD fans in the process.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Because even if you get her low enough, right, then
Yes.
the OD fan, you might burn out if you're below 2 bars.
Nice one, level 1. Let's go.
That Momochi has been waiting to get all his level 1s just to get the stocks. Like in every single round, he's been able to activate level 1.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You have a... Oh, Max also. My god, level 3.
Ending the level 3.
It's got connected, bro. Shit.
Putting their CA, but doesn't matter. You don't even have CA in the process in there.
Are we gonna get the burnout?
OD
Are we gonna go
fireball?
for the meaty here?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're taking the hit, don't matter. That's a tough decision right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Felt like he tried to take the hit to avoid
Guys,
the
1-all,
burnout.
bro.
Nonetheless, that was just really good from Ryukichi.
1-all.
Trying to close that gap and not let Momochi get out even after taking the hits.
Should
Super smart, smart style.
should try ED, bro. Momochi, let's go with ED, bro. Let's go.
If you
Oh,
notice,
he's playing Mai.
Momochi's always in the corner first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Every
so,
time.
Yeah, so there's something that Ryukichi's doing well, where forcing Momochi.
Yes, let's go with ED, bro. Yes, let's go.
Switch Ed, because I feel like Momochi, because of
Nice
he
one,
knows,
Momochi.
like,
Let's go.
Hey, you know what? Why am I getting walked back like that? I'm supposed to be the neutral footsie god.
Yeah.
Right. So let me pick a character that can control some of that madness of yours.
That's what we're going to see, right? Switching it up now. And again, both of these players definitely start the round a little bit timid, right? Nobody wants to overcommit. Nobody wants to give their opponent a big opening to start the round.
Ooh, look at that. Ugh, I love that flicker. That's a bad boy. That's a bad boy special. Right
Yeah,
there.
it is.
Misses the parry. Yep, tries to attempt for it. Momochi doesn't give it to him.
Oh,
But
wake
nice
up stand, yeah.
challenge. Yeah, that was a good challenge right there.
And you see Ryukichi just ever optimal, right? Buffering the Jinrai behind him,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
just
yeah,
always peppering in any damage he can get.
Yeah, and you know what I
Oh my
love
God.
about him doing that Jinrai? Like he just give just in case.
Yeah.
But most people
Ah,
think
nice
he has
shimmy,
a
let's
side
go.
rush. He didn't want to put himself
Nice
in a
round, bro.
situation
This is the
where
buff.
it didn't work and
Nice
put in
round.
a possible burnout situation, but it doesn't matter because Momochi taking the first round of this game.
Yeah, you can tell Ryukichi's extremely conscious of his own drive meter and his opponent's. He really values those resources, as he should.
Forward fierce right there.
And as you mentioned, Justin, you can see how the neutral has changed right now because Momochi's been handling the neutral pretty well, actually. He's been controlling it, not pushing himself into the corner.
Oh yeah, this is Momochi's character. Like
Yeah,
if you think about like how his archetype of a player he plays, this is him.
Yeah,
Mai's just broken.
This is what we talked about at the beginning, right? Momochi in this matchup with Ed definitely has really strong tools at that range where Ken likes to play at, so makes it a bit more difficult for Ryukichi, and he is just pressing that heavy kick.
Yeah, he got him in the corner, so it's definitely harder to make him whip.
Oh my
But
God.
We have the dream.
I believe Momochi has a dream.
No, yes, a little bit. No, he had to change it up a little bit, but still gets it though.
Wow, the adjustment.
One more. Oh god.
What?
I
And then
can't
the empty
believe
low.
that. Yeah, I can't believe he fixed that.
Oh, it's over, bro. It's over.
Master of the character for a reason.
Momochi, bro. You nailed it, bro.
Top eight.
You saw how it was kind of like, it was kind of wonky a
I've
little
never
bit.
seen that adjustment. I've never seen that.
And he had the meaty set up for it right after too. The
One more
jump
round
off,
there.
Jet light.
That was Chef's kiss. Right
Let's
there.
go.
Okay, how is Ryukichi
Ah,
gonna answer?
shit.
Speaking of that, get him using the damage option. Didn't want to use the Tatsu.
And it looked like Momochi's trying to walk forward throw right there. Like he tried to call out Ryukichi was going to block after the driver's cancel.
What?
Yeah,
That
the
was
link.
sick.
Double
Was it
link.
because it was meaty?
Yeah, it was meaty there. Wow, that was actually sick link right there. Okay, go for the parries. Blocking, has to force to take the throw because Ryukichi went for a lot of shimmies right there. Nice.
My god.
Big parry.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I guess Momochi's cool with it. He's back into the.
Bro, that
mid-screen
was a
right
perfect parry, bro. And drive rush.
And he's building that level
my.
2. Not gonna have a chance to use it this round though.
We've seen some clips from Ryukichi at this tournament as well.
Against
Spamming that
Zangief.
crouch medium punch. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Crouch medium punch for Ken is one of his best counter poke normals. That is a great disjointed hitbox, 6 frames as well. And then you see him just switch it up with the crouch medium kick to throw off Momochi at the end right there too.
It's so hard to just try to whip punish
Yeah,
that one.
it's
I think
ridiculous.
it was against Zangief where he just did
Yes,
4 times in a row,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the 4th one hit.
Yeah, he tried to do stand medium punch Geef and it just got destroyed.
Okay, another one. This
Never
time he
mind.
gets it. Look at that. Ugh.
Beautiful. Look at the damage. That was 50%.
Yeah, go for the fuzzy with the standing heavy kick too. Get the
Oh my god.
Wow, he whipped. Damn, that did a lot. Ooh, stand fierce again. Go attacking the drive gauge. And I love the fact that he knew he was going to tap parry in that situation. Jump back as well. Defense.
Goodness, Momochi is just keeping him jailed in this corner. He tried to walk up on him and throw, even with a wake-up throw right there. Momochi getting a little frisky.
No, punish, no bite on the shimmy there either.
Yeah. Look at that.
Momochi playing so well defensively right now.
Bro, oh my god. Nice punish
Trying
counter.
to press that sweep for. How dare you?
And Momochi had been walking up in his personal space, right? That's why he tried the sweep. He was
Yeah.
like, bro, I don't want you to keep walking at me like that. Great adjustment from Momochi to whip punish it instead.
This time we get the low forward though. Ryukichi's offense is hitting.
Oh my god. Ryu is back with. Oh, bro. Ryu is back, bro.
Yeah, I wonder what the mind game is there. Like, did he think he was gonna like fake the safe jump type joint? I don't know.
Could have been, yeah.
Because usually Ken will just come down with fierce instead
Yeah,
of roundhouse. And
yeah.
again,
Nice one, bro. Ryu, come on.
I wonder if that's something
Let's go.
Ryu against Ed.
Ryu
Yeah,
round.
Look at that. I felt like Momochi
Ryu
was
round or Ken round, bro. I'm talking Ryu, Ken. It's Ken.
I
Ken.
mean, they really put all that low 4 Tatsu into the corner, and then, you know, Momochi, unfortunately, maybe it's because Ed's
Let's go.
aren't the best. That's why he's getting counter hit. He's maybe
Yeah.
reacting.
To all, guys. Final.
Yeah, that's the hard part. You have to react a bit earlier than usual.
He just did it again, right? Like, I don't know what the anti-air choice is. Maybe it's like the stand medium or the crouch medium kick type joint, and that just beats it. Definitely interested in seeing this going forward.
Oh, okay. Final game. Let's go see who's going to go on to the winners finals of this right here. Again, a stand jab from the drive rush. Trades on the buttons. Nice. First DI. Counter.
Nice ab, bro.
There.
And yeah, way to save it for the last game. That's when you want to. How he ended up parrying again.
Yeah, that was actually pretty smart. The fact that he's like, you know what, I need to let go. I don't want to drain myself, and then tap it again.
Yeah.
Go for the DP combo, 5-piece. How dare you press the button, double drive rush combo. You're gonna spend level 1 here. That's right.
Yeah, I think with all that drive heater, maybe Ryukichi was like, yeah, Momochi will expect the DP there. Like, I
It's
got
match
it here,
point.
I'll still be good even after I DP. But nah, the media was there to shut it down.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen too many bust out ever since Momochi's first EXDP with mine the first game. That was like about it.
Yeah.
That's like a 3-for-3 neutral jump fierce from Ryukichi too, as an not as an anti-air, but as a shimmy bait.
Yeah.
Against Momochi is working out really well for him.
Ooh, the spacing on that one. Yeah, these two play each other a lot, you can tell.
Okay, try it again. There's the cross cut. How dare you using light punch DP? There's the bust out.
Definitely wanted the drive rush back throw into the corner right there.
Yeah,
Momochi
yeah.
did not let him have it.
Nice anti right there. Go for the meaty. Again, the meaty.
Oh my god.
Little delay stand light punch is definitely cooking him.
I think gone.
With the whip button from Ryukichi, he's going to spin the meter.
Level
Most
3
definitely
use.
Can't afford to be greedy here, and we are going to a final round.
That's a crazy whip punish too, because that
Guys,
is so
it's a
hard.
match point again, bro.
That was hard.
Final round, bro. Final round.
There, just because I'm like, he's probably thinking, can I level 2 instead of level 3? But he's like, you know what? I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it.
Definitely had to spend all his bar there.
And I truly don't think the level 2 would have killed, so.
Oh, nice meaty on that one. Wow, stand jab, low jab, saw the hit, and confirmed to the target combo and put him in a situation. Look at this, taking all the damage. Momochi has 3 bars though, but Ryukichi has him in the corner.
What a throw tech right there from Momochi. Oh, but again, Ryukichi just patient with punishing the fierce attempt.
Oh my god, so pressure, can't handle, bro. ED, bro, hard luck.
That's it.
ED, hard luck, bro. Oh my god.
Finals at EVO Japan.
Bro.
Home turf, Ryukichi. This man cooks, bro. He always cooks at home turf.
Yeah, man. And, you know, it's just really a testament to these two and how they played each other.
That
because,
was so
like,
hard
he
luck.
got the dub with Mai quick, right? And then he lost one.
What a
You can
comeback, bro.
tell
What a comeback
He
story.
wanted to start with the Mai because Ryukichi has specific ed tech. We
Yes.
saw it on display.
Yes.
So he was like, this is going to be dangerous. I have to go to ed. But that's just how good Ryukichi is, bro. Whether it's against Mai, whether it's against ed, like you said, man, on home turf, he's different.
He is different. I want to see if he's going to use the neutral jump roundhouse against the next match.
Yeah.
Because then that'll tell us, yeah, that's an Ed-specific thing,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm so curious because usually most Ken will always use his jump heavy punch as a neutral jump, right? He did use it for shimmies, but when it comes to like, when your Ed is standing,
Yes.
it was come down heavy kick for sure.
Wow. That is
Oh,
wild
yeah, they're
way
playing
to
the
start
replay
this.
right now.
Yeah, that was a great first match. 3-2, final round. Like, what a way to start a top 8, especially in EVO Japan,
Exactly.
right?
We love the dance, we love the adaptation, and that
Yes.
very last round, I feel like Ryukichi switched up how he wanted to approach the offense because when he knocked Momochi down, he started doing a lot of meaties with lights, and it was actually catching Momochi holding up, I think, because Momochi does like an up back on a defensive range.
does.
So it actually caught him a lot of times.
I think that's like a now more popular thing, right? Everyone likes to jump back after like not taking a throw or whatever like that. But the fact that that's why he did a stand jab, low jab into back medium punch, saw it hit, target combo right, and then right there. That was just beautiful because that was like a 2-hit sequence before jumping back. Because most
Yeah.
people do 1-hit throw, but he did 2 hits because he thinks you're gonna jump back throw. So
Yeah.
good.
That's the layers on layers, especially when you guys are playing each other. Again, they play each other all the time, so.
Yeah, and you can just normally link that stand medium punch like we saw, right? But a lot of the time, if you do stand jab into crouch jab, you're too far for that stand medium punch to
Yes.
connect after that. But for whatever reason, again, he's labbing out these situations where he knows, like, I can get away with doing 2 jabs first and still connect with a stand medium punch. Dude is just a mastermind.
That was good. That was good. But our next match, you know, Menardi versus
oh, man.
Akira.
Yeah, I know you wanted to see Mena versus Momochi, but this match is going to be really, really interesting just because, again, we don't know who Mena is going to choose.
Bro, that was amazing
And
match.
Akira, I feel like I haven't seen too much of Akira, so this is really good, refreshing to see him in the top 8.
Yeah, I feel like Akira, he hasn't really
Next
gone
match is
crazy in
very
terms of
tough.
results overseas, right?
Yeah.
Right, but I feel like in Japan, he's always kind of like, always does well, but never been in a situation where he's like winning a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if there's a time to win, get a big first
Menardi
win, this is
versus
the time right here,
Akira.
especially against 2-time Capcom Cup champion, also defending EVO Japan 2024 champion for Street Fighter 6. It's a tall order to beat, but I mean, I'm sure Akira has the home crowd behind his back.
Yeah, this honestly might be the perfect storm to kind of break through that glass ceiling that he's been hitting, right? Getting those top 8s, but never maybe getting into that top 3 or getting that W himself. So if he's able to use this, ride the momentum, ride the home court advantage, take down the reigning defending champion, that, I mean, I think will propel his confidence forever.
Yeah, I
going
mean, that's
forward.
a tall order, though, because something everyone, I feel like, knows about Mena is that he does not get deterred. I mean, he won EVO Japan last year when I don't want to say he had the crowd against him, but, you know, this is home advantage, home turf for Akira, and it doesn't really bother Mena. He's been here before. He's done this so many times, especially in this particular matchup.
I think he won like free. Like it was dominant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was very
Like,
dominant last year.
It wasn't like close at all. He
Yeah.
he destroyed the competition last year.
And
so
I feel like when Mena is in the zone, when he's in there, he's pretty much unstoppable. Like, you'll watch this game and you'll be like, does that other guy play Street Fighter? Like,
right?
no, I mean you're definitely not wrong. But I would say if Akira did his research, I mean, one thing, Mena is definitely an up back monster as well too.
Yeah.
And Cammy's definitely really good at just stopping up back with her crouching heavy punch, meaty, right? And
Yep.
gets a full combo from there. But the thing is, I think Menardi just kind of just plays heads or tails. It's either I up back or perfect parry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, so obviously if you're
Oh
going
my
for
god,
lead,
bro.
thinking
अब
about
मजा आने वाला है
back,
भाई
it's
Akira
easy to
versus
beat a perfect parry, puts the
Menard.
back throw. Guess what? Tables are turned
Yep.
now. So it's a very dangerous combination. But sometimes if Mena RD is willing to play dangerous, you have to not be scared to play dangerous back.
and from Akira's gameplay, definitely not hesitant to kind of play that that way as well.
Yeah, and with those two choices that you highlighted, Justin, I wonder if we'll see Akira try to...
Let's go, guys.
put
The
brakes on a
most
little bit on the wake up, just to
upcoming
try to
match,
follow
Mina Nadi
the
versus
but if that
Akira.
happens, does Mena start
Let's
waking up
go.
the buttons? Does he start waking
Let's
up
see
the-
Yeah,
who will win this semi-final match.
So quickly that even
Oh
if he
my
catches
gosh.
onto his strat, he won't just
Blanka
stick to it.
versus
He's not stubborn in that way.
Cammy. Let's go.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm so curious to see what's going to be the new. Do we have any new Lightning Beast setups? What's the Blanka challenge going to be doing? Here's the Pokken. Just feeling each other out. Here is no dive kicks yet.
It just feels so right to see Blanka on Mena to me, or Mena on Blanka to me.
Oh my god.
Look at that. Yeah, again, right away, the offense has started. We're going to set it out. Yeah, that's right. Put a
Meaty
trap
stuff.
out. Yeah, meaty, plus frames. Look at this. Menardi is controlling the pace.
Bro,
Yeah, and
what a
Ruby
bait.
set himself up on that roundhouse as well. I think it was
Oh
supposed to
my
be a counter
God.
setup, but then he gets the whip punish anyway.
Oh, using Spiral Arrow, but it didn't really work out. Somehow got the punish counter throw. I guess that was still a punish situation there.
Yeah.
No space out in there. And look at this control. Stand jab, stand light kick. Didn't even use crouching medium punch yet.
Yeah, that's true. We talked about that potent button, but that one as well, the crouch jab, counter poke, and the drive rush cancel behind it to seal the first round.
Bro, Blanka first round very easy.
I don't really see a lot of blockers using
Oh.
crouching jab.
Yeah,
Right?
for real.
Oh, nice.
Shit, Mina Nadi is in another level, bro.
Yeah. No, that was
What?
definitely a whip punish. Standing
Playing
head
so
kick.
fast.
Like the fact that he put himself back into the corner, I think it caused Akira to have like a moment of hesitation. Like, what's happening here?
Yeah, pressing buttons right there, using the low forward. You have to attack the drive gauge. And that
Let's
is
go
what
level
he
3.
is doing.
Put that drive gauge down to life support while Akira gets back in the green. It's gonna be a good look. Just needs one more. What's Mena gonna bet on?
You know, if I'm gonna burn out, I'll burn out on my own turn.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Now, does Mena have the reaction to wake up level 1, wake up level 3? He jumps out, backs out at the corner. You gotta attack the legs. Use a low medium punch. Doesn't want to do the third.
Oh
my
my
God.
You got to be kidding me, Mena
Roundhouse as
Arthi.
an anti-air?
That was the first dive kick of the game.
Oh my lord.
You know what they say. When you're in burnout, your reactions have been heightened
Yeah, yeah.
to the maximum.
That's true.
You
But
know what I mean?
you're heightened, but usually you're locked in on one option.
Yeah. But
it's
I think he was locked in on
he
that
was locked
option
in on
though.
the dive kick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, 100%.
the dive kick is such a great tool to use when the opponent's in burnout, right? It's like plus frame no matter where it hits pretty much.
Yes.
So a lot of time players are going to be trying to abuse that Mena, scouting it perfectly.
But look at this adaptation from Akira. Like, we just saw 3 dive kicks in a row. In the last game, we only saw 2, like
Yeah.
one OD and then 1 regular, right?
Yeah,
So
nice.
now Akira's going in.
Yeah, the delay buttons right there, catching man and jumping back, but doesn't get a full combo. Goes for the throw here. Is man gonna wake up right here? Ooh, I thought he would wake up after he saw green. Nice jump back, medium punch. It got the soft knockdown too. Scratching him up. He tried to hop over.
He did, yeah. He wanted to be out the OS, the DPOS. He was going to try to hop through it.
Yeah. That was so lucky for Akira because if he did not get that sequence right there and Mena RD was able to defend, it would have been a world of hurt.
Man, that was really good from Akira, honestly.
Take
Now
it to
we're
the
going to
corner.
get to the Kona.
Yeah, everyone's favorite place.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I think he tried to hold up there.
Most likely, right?
Nice.
You highlighted how often he was going for a dive kick. That probably was what he was doing again, honestly.
Ooh, almost. I love the side switch. Yo, he is playing fast right now. You see how fast he's playing?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, he's going in.
I thought he was going to bust out the super. Yeah, kind of hard to cross-cut in that situation, right? Lightning Beast, attack the drive gauge. I love the fact that he didn't spend it, right? Just in case.
I definitely think he was betting on Akira trying to do something with the remaining drive meter, right? So
Yep.
he was looking to bait it out.
Yeah, that's why he's jumping back. He's trying to buffer a special move right there. But drops the combo. Oh, maybe that's a setup possibly.
I really like the parry right there, right? So he didn't have to guess which side that ball was going to come down on.
Yeah. Akira does have level 3. If he gets a low forward, if he gets any confirm, he's definitely going to go into it. But Menardi needs to defend.
Nice. Hooligan tried to bait something out from Mena there.
Yeah.
Mena doesn't take the bait.
Yeah, takes a throw. Watch out. He's in that 3-meter threshold, and he spends it.
He tried to whiff punish it. He saw it. Oh,
Wow,
he just goes
one
into
hit.
it. Off the crouch medium kick. How?
Are you serious? That's crazy. That's actually insane. At least, like, I feel like if that was me, I would do low forward, like, heavy kick spiral arrow.
Something.
Just in
Not
case,
just
right?
Just in case.
You know, just in case if it misses, and I'll confirm from the second hit. But the first hit is insane.
What's gone like it wasn't even a whiff punish.
No,
It
yeah,
was
he
just
just
a
did it.
straight
No.
confirm.
He saw it.
And,
Yeah.
And like when those things happen, right, usually we find ourselves in scenarios where like we just kind of notice the opponent walking forward or standing up. That didn't feel like that at all.
Yo,
I don't know how he hit that.
It was like I put the computer on random guard and I'm practicing. What? That was insane. And look, he was ready to check the jab Blanca too. He was a little bit too late. Nice punish on the crouching heavy punch to stand jab.
Yeah, but of course Mena, that's always a potent tool in Blanca's kit. The air Blanca ball to avoid the throw.
Ooh, standing heavy kick, attack the drive gauge from that drive rush. Okay.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's so interesting that he's using Spiral Arrow in neutral like that.
I think it's like a switch up with the heavy kick as well,
Yeah,
right? Like as a Mena tries to get close, maybe counter poke that heavy kick. He does
True.
Spiral Arrow from a little farther away.
Oh my God, I'm surprised he didn't whiff punish that standing heavy kick right there.
Oh my.
Yeah, Mena RD, I thought he expected a
perfect
dive
parry.
kick. Ooh, didn't spend the drive rush there. Yeah, I thought maybe he was a jump back, but the low short, do we spend the level 2? Yes, we do. Street Fighter 2 animated movie.
Backbreaker.
Oh, Macchiotomy type joint. Yeah, Akida's rhythm right now is extremely hard to pin down. Like, there's so many decisions where I'm like, I don't blame you for getting hit. Like that walk back into the drive rush crouch slide kick, it's just so weird to catch him right now.
I think it's one of those things, like I mentioned, like Akira plays kind of like he uses everything that Cammy has.
Yeah, true.
Right. It's not just a whiff. It's just not a whiff punish Cammy.
Yeah.
Ooh, get off of me! The stand like it buffer though. It's a Lightning Beast Blanca ball. Let's go.
Sick.
Wasn't the punish there.
Spiral Arrow. Oh, yes, let her rip. Look, he's playing different.
Yeah, both these players right now forcing their will, imposing their will, but a quick whip punch on the throw attempt.
Yeah, I'm surprised Mena RD didn't spend the double drive rush there. Maybe he wasn't too confident that the level 1 wouldn't kill there.
Yeah. Definitely. I think he wants to also hold on to the meter and hopefully get an early Lightning Beast in this round,
that's
perhaps.
true. Okay, Spiral Arrow.
I feel like Akira has done such a good job on checking drive rush. Woo!
That was godlike.
That was so good.
That was so good.
Because that was a safe jump, right? It wasn't going to be a punish on the perfect parry, so it would have been a tech throw. I love him just hopping through it.
Oh my God, the drive gauge is being attacked.
It's being attacked, but he does have that level 3. And it's not over yet.
He didn't spend the level 3 yet. He has one more chance. And now Mena RD is in a situation where he doesn't have too much drive gauge
What
as well
is about
too.
to happen, though?
What you got?
Press the button. I'm surprised he didn't go through. Yeah, attack the drive gauge. He didn't attack it again. Level 3.
I was going to say, these jump backs, they can get sniped by that CA. You got to be a little bit careful.
Nice. Standing heavy kick right there. Stan Pierce tries.
my.
Oh, no flinch on there.
He's like, I could take some throws, bro.
Goes
I ain't
for the
reaching.
throw. Jump back. DP. Oh my God, that's plus. Ooh. No! That's going to combo. He's going to get a follow-up afterwards.
Yeah, he can go to level 1.
Is that enough? No, it's not, but we're going to. It's burnout.
Oh
It
my
is
God, he
burnout.
put him on a pixel.
He won't come through. Are you serious? No way he won't come through. That's crazy.
He didn't wake up air throw.
Oh, he woke up Aaron through that
He's
stuff.
winning Evo. He's winning Evo. He's winning
Holy
Evo.
smokes of all reads.
Nah.
Not wake up level 1.
That was
woke up
not
air
normal,
throw.
bro.
There's no way Mena's losing this. I'm sorry.
I cannot believe what I just saw.
Yeah, we literally just got off our seats, bro. That was that was insane. That was beautiful. If that doesn't make it to high fight, I know you're
No,
watching.
High Five already got that clip.
I know you're watching, bro. Please put that match on Twitter.
Y'all
Right?
gotta
ASAP.
handle this for a minute. I'm speechless after
Yeah,
that one. Legit.
that's insane. How does Akira come up, like, keep going with this after this, right?
I mean, he's doing just fine.
He's like, oh, that's normal? That wasn't normal. Option select. Flash kick option select, I guess we call it.
Yeah, same thing, right?
Yep, go for the chip damage. Whoa!
not like
Input
this.
error. Level 1?
Not yet. It wasn't going to kill. He needed that meter just in case.
Yeah, that's plus no matter what. Yeah, you can't stop that. Your only option there was just you had to bust out a super.
Yeah, you just had to commit to it.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I'm
bro.
still thinking about that
No,
decision, bro.
that might be the play of the year, actually.
Yeah, honestly,
Evo
so
Awards
far.
play of the year, right?
Legit, man.
Oh, holding the parry. Now he's in burn. Look at this. I'm telling you, he's still thinking about the air throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, had to do the level 1. Change the pace a little bit, but look at it. Menardi is healthy with the green. He's green. His drive gauge is green. Everything is green.
Ooh, just with the walk-up throw.
Yeah. Walk up throw the situation.
About to
Tack it
get his
during the
meter
burnout.
back.
Yeah, playing like Noah a little bit. DPOS, get off of me.
Yeah, we'll see if Menardi goes back to the hop like he showed earlier off that.
Oh, burnout again. DI. Do we side switch? Yes, we do. Meaning, do we set up the Blanca-chan? Is it close? Is it?
I think this is it. I think this is it.
Oh, using the EX level 1 to end it.
So we even,
Yeah, level 1. Boom.
Meta RD.
Oh,
Winners
look at that.
finals.
go meta.
Yeah, you deserve to pop off like that after what I just saw, bro.
100%. There's.
That might
That-
be air throw of the century. I don't know. Air throw of the Street Fighter 6.
Oh my God, that
Lifetime.
was something what a beast would actually do in real life.
Yeah.
Just cha 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 cha. Come
Wake
in.
up air throw. That is a commitment.
Oh, that was insane.
Incredible.
I
man.
feel so bad though because the sequence that Akira did right before that was godlike.
It was godlike, but the answer from Menardi
Yeah.
was more godlike.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch Menardi play because I don't want to lose my voice. Because I felt like
I know, right?
My voice cracked when I yelled
Yeah, I
like
feel
right
you.
there.
I thought we were all about to yank the freaking wires
Yeah,
off
I'm
because
sorry.
everybody stood up
Production,
at the
my
same
bad,
time
bro.
with the air throw.
I
That
could
was.
not
I
believe
just
it,
didn't even
bro.
think about that as an option. I 100% thought the level 1 super was coming out. I
Yeah.
didn't wake up air throw.
Everyone thought that.
And that's
Yeah.
why I could have jumped, right? He was like, I'm going to dodge this level 1.
Yeah.
And I think he could get to the other side. It would have been tough to, like, wake up Blanca
Yeah.
Ball anti-air.
Yeah.
And this dude, the fact that Meta knew that he would go with that, bro. Like,
the crazy part was how close to the ground the air throw was.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I
right?
mean? Look,
It
we're
was
gonna,
like an instant air throw.
yeah. Oh, we have the replays right here. Look at amazing
That
plays
was
from
OD
match
too.
1 already. We already thought like, yeah,